I think my first reaction when I read it was, I can't play that role. I won't be able to do this. That's not possible. And I hadn't had that feeling when I read a script for a very long time. And so, of course, then I sort of thought, oh, damn, okay, well, that's really the ultimate challenge, and that's really why I should be considering doing this. I have long been a fan of John Hillcoat's, and so I was just incredibly excited, to be honest, to even receive a script that he was going to be directing. And of course, it's just so brilliantly written, and it's incredibly cool, something totally different from me. Playing a truly brutal, horrible, horrific human being isn't something that I have done before, and playing a Russian-Israeli mafia boss, basically. I mean, she's the matriarch of a Russian criminal family, and she's running her husband's operation whilst he is in prison, and she's a very, very powerful individual. And I suppose I just hadn't imagined that I would be asked to play a role like that in my lifetime, and so it was a particularly exciting opportunity for me. It's always so much fun to be in the company of wonderful, interesting actors, and it does make it all the more exciting and challenging and fun. She's the matriarch of this Russian criminal family, and her relationship to Michael, played by Chiwetel Ejiofor, she's the aunt to his son, and Michael, has a relationship with Yelena, who is my sister in the story. And so she's kind of stuck with Michael, who's running these operations for her, carrying out these criminal objectives for her, but at the same time she is emotionally embroiled to a certain extent because she really adores her little nephew. I'd never met him or worked with him before, and so I was very, very excited to have that experience, and it was wonderful working with him. I mean, he's like any great actor, very prepared and extremely focused. She's very selfless, actually, and occasionally had sort of slight insecurities with certain things, which makes her, entirely endearing and great fun to be around. She was very much a woman's woman, and she was very grateful to be a part of 999. It's a big new chapter for her, and she's just sort of making herself step up to every challenge, and it was just fun to, sort of witness that and to be a part of that learning experience that I think she's having right now, and she certainly seemed very grateful for it. He doesn't hide behind anything, and he just tells it how it is. And yes, his films are quite shocking, but he doesn't do it for shock value. He doesn't do it just to sort of make people gasp and cover their eyes. He does it because it's part of the story that he's trying to tell, and his intention to tell that story in as honest a way as possible is so genuine. It's a huge luxury because he would come in and give very, very clear direction, and absolutely help me to play the scene in the way that I imagined the scene ought to be played. I really, really, really loved working with him, and he's such a gentle soul. It's quite weird that he directs these somewhat horrific films that that involve so much bloodshed. She's Russian-Israeli, so it's a complicated dialect. Nothing straightforward about it at all, and every day was quite terrifying, and I just had to be very prepared. I probably spent more time, I think, preparing the dialect than I actually spent on set shooting days, because it was just something that I just had to get it right.